Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of my new series, Platypus Paints. Today I'm going to show you how to turn this white, sad orc Runtherd into a fully painted masterpiece, such as this one. First thing you're going to do is spray it with any primer, although I use Citadel Wraithbone. Give it short, even bursts, and make sure not to put on too much at once. Then, you're going to put on a base coat of Wog Flesh over all the skin areas of the orc. Make sure to put on 2 even, water-thinned coats. The next thing you're going to want to put on is Catachan flesh on all the on all the brown areas. This includes the fur cloak on the back, his gloves, and his holster and his whip. Next you're going to put Leadbelcher on Leadbelcher. Use this to base coat all the gunmetal. Use this to base coat all the metal areas of the model, such as the large prod and his weapon. Next you're gonna base coat the squig with Mephiston Red from Citadel. Again, put on nice even coats until the entire thing is a nice bright red. After that, you're gonna clean up the model and then use a wash of Agrax Earthshade. This wash should go all over the model and make sure to push it around so it gets into all the little recesses. Also, side note, I didn't mention this, but smaller details such as the teeth and bandages should be base coated with a khaki color, such as Xandri Dust. Next up, use Citadel Baneblade Brown to dry brush. You're going to want to put it on a paper towel or cloth until you can barely see the paint. Then you're gonna just flick it across the areas that you want to highlight, such as the cloak, until you have a nice brown highlight all over it. Next, you're gonna use Stormhost Silver to highlight some of the metal areas. Then, use Warboss Green. Apply this to the higher points of the skin, such as the top parts of the muscles and the rest. Then use Evil Sun's Scarlet. I didn't really get good footage of this, but do a similar thing to the skin, but on the to the orc skin, but on the squig. Next, you're gonna use Rakarth Flesh to highlight khaki Xandri dust areas, such as the teeth of the orc and other areas such as that. Next, you're going to use Citadel Death Guard green. Do the same thing as the Warboss green areas, but do it in an even smaller area on the more raised edges. Optionally, you can continue doing this by just mixing in more yellow paint to the Warboss green, and painting smaller and smaller areas. And clean up after that, and then you're done. A beautiful orc Runtherd ready for the tabletop. Thanks for watching this episode of Platypus Paints, and I hope you'll be back soon. Bye.